Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to use Google Slides. And the first thing that you're going to do is to look at the handout. So if you go to modules, you can find the handout under weeks 2 and 3. And where it says handouts, you're going to open how to Google Slides. You can maximize the window if you want to. Scroll down and see what am I looking for. Google Slides, here's my assignment. I'm asking you to create a 5 Google Slide presentation. You need to add your name and the date, your favorite food and 2 pictures, your favorite place to be and a picture of it, and your favorite actor or actress and a picture of him, her, or them. Okay, the last one will be a thank you slide with a picture, and you're going to share your slides with me at this email, and make sure you don't give me permission to edit. I only want you to give me permission to comment. Okay? Here's the criteria, how I'm going to give you points. And when you're ready, you're going to open a new tab. Okay? Brand new tab. And like my handout said, you're going to go to slides.google.com and you can press enter to enter the page. The first thing you're going to do is create a blank presentation. To create a new presentation, you're going to click the plus. And then step number 2, you're going to sign in if necessary. And then step number 3, you're going to add a name to your presentation. So you can do presentation number 2 or 3 by your name. Here's showing me that I have one slide only. So if I look at the handout that I gave you, step number 4 says add a name. So we added a name. Step number 5, add new slides to your presentation. To do that, you will click this plus sign here. So depending on the number of slides you need. So for example, if I need 5, I will click 1, 2, 3, and 4 because I already had one. Right now, this orange, kind of orange or yellow color is showing me that I'm working on slide number 4. I don't want to start working on that one, so make sure you go back to slide number 1. When you go to slide number 1, you're going to type a title for your presentation and a subtitle. In your title, you're going to add a title, for example, could be my hobbies. In the presentation that you're going to share with me, you're going to put your name, last name, and you're going to type the date. You can also create my hobbies if you prefer. So here I already typed my hobbies are walking, reading, cooking, and my last slide is a thank you slide. I'm going to go back to slide number 1, and on my handout it says click themes and select a theme for your presentation. So I'm going to scroll down and look for a theme that I like. So for example, I like this one. Very simple. If you don't see themes here, you can find it under these dots where you find transition, theme, layout, and background. So you can always look here for any of these options. The next step I have is type your document, which I already did, and now insert pictures. So to insert pictures is the same as a Google document. I'm going to click Insert, Image, search the web, and I'm going to type what I'm looking for. So for example, this is what I like to do in my free time. That is called a hobby. So if I want to insert the picture, I have 2 options. I can double click on it, or I can click on the picture and click Insert. Once you have the picture here, you need to resize, move. You can add another picture if you want to, maybe there. And then maybe if you want, you can add another here to balance. If you want to change the design because maybe it's too boring, you can just select a different design and move the pictures again, okay? After that, I'm going to do the same for all the other slides. So I'm going to click Insert, Image, search the web, and now I'm going to type walking. And I do the same. I resize, move as necessary, and I go to the next. So I go Insert, Image, search the web. I will type reading, resize my picture and move it. And the last one says thank you. So maybe flowers would be good for this one. So I'm going to click Insert Image from the web, flowers, double click on it, resize and move. Now it's important that you go back to number 1. Go back to slide number 1. And then the last thing you have to do is to add a transition between one slide and the next. So for that, instead of background, you will click here and you will click transition, and all of this is on my handout. Click transition, and here you can say, I want my transition to move slide from right, fade, dissolve, cube, for example, apply to all slides. And if I want to see how this looks, I need to click present. Once I click present, you will be able to see how your slide is looking like. Looks okay. There is a cube moving from slide to slide. And when I finish, I click the escape key to exit the show. The last step is to share with me. You will click File, Share. You will type my email address. And remember, I said I don't want you to give me access to edit. You can leave it as comment or view. Either one will be okay. And that's it. Make sure you click Send at the bottom when you're ready.